If you think losing leg strength after 60 is just part of getting old, Japan proves that idea completely wrong. While most Americans struggle with stairs, balance, and knee pain as they age, Japanese seniors in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s are still walking strong, sitting low, and staying independent. This isn't genetics. It's not luck. It's daily movement habits almost nobody in the West uses. Today, I'm breaking down 6 Japanese leg strengthening exercises that help people double lower body strength even after 60 without gyms, heavy weights, or joint damage. Japan has the highest number of people living past 100 years old in the world, and one thing stands out immediately when you watch how they age. Their legs stay strong. Not pretty good for their age strong. I mean genuinely powerful, stable, and reliable. Meanwhile, in the United States, leg strength starts dropping fast after age 50. Doctors accept it as normal. Most people believe it's unavoidable. But the truth is, it's a habit problem, not an age problem. So let's start the video from exercise number 1, and after exercise number 6, I have a bonus exercise for you, so keep watching the video till the end. Exercise 1. Deep resting squat. In Japan, people don't rest in couches all day. They squat. It sounds simple, but this habit alone changes everything. The deep squat is one of the most natural human positions, yet it's almost completely missing from modern American life. When you sit low with your feet flat on the ground, your legs stay active instead of shutting off like they do in chairs. This position works the quads, hamstrings, glutes, hips, ankles, and core all at the same time. And the crazy part is, you're not even working out. You're just resting differently. Older Japanese adults who keep this habit often have leg strength similar to people decades younger. To do it, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Slowly lower yourself down until your hips are close to the floor. Keep your heels flat. Keep your chest up. Your back should stay neutral, not rounded, and not overarched. If you need support, hold onto a chair or countertop at first. If you're over 60 and new to this, start with 20 seconds. That's it. Do it a few times a day. Over weeks, work up to 1 or 2 minutes. Eventually, some people can sit like this comfortably for several minutes. You'll know it's working when standing up from chairs suddenly feels easier. Common mistakes include lifting the heels, collapsing the knees inward, or rounding the lower back. Take it slow. This exercise improves circulation, joint mobility, digestion, and mental tolerance for discomfort. It's one of the most powerful habits you can build. Exercise 2. Single leg balance. This exercise looks almost too easy, but it's one of the biggest reasons Japanese seniors avoid falls. Standing on one leg trains the small stabilizer muscles in the ankles, knees, hips, and core. These muscles are usually ignored in gym workouts, yet they're the first ones you rely on when you trip or slip. Japanese adults often practice this while brushing their teeth, waiting in line, or watching TV. It's woven into daily life. Long-term studies show people who practice single-leg balance daily reduce fall risk dramatically and maintain confidence in movement well into old age. To do it, stand near a wall or chair for safety. Shift your weight onto one leg and lift the other foot just slightly off the ground. You don't need to lift it high. Keep your eyes focused on one spot in front of you. Relax your shoulders. Lightly engage your core. Start with 10 to 15 seconds per leg if you're new. Do 3 rounds. Over time, work up to 60 seconds per leg without holding anything. This exercise also retrains your nervous system, helping your body react faster when balance is challenged. Mistakes include lifting the leg too high, locking the standing knee, or tensing the upper body. Stay relaxed. 5 minutes a day is enough to make a real difference. Exercise 3. Horse stance. The horse stance has been used in Japanese martial arts for centuries, and for good reason. It builds serious leg strength without joint impact. This isometric hold fires up the thighs, hips, glutes, and core all at once. For adults over 50, it's one of the safest strength builders available. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart. Toes can point slightly outward. Slowly bend your knees and lower your hips like you're sitting on an invisible chair. Keep your chest tall and your spine straight. Your knees should track in line with your toes. You should feel steady tension in your thighs, not sharp pain. Beginners should start with 10 to 15 seconds, 3 times a day. As strength builds, increase to 60 or even 90 seconds. Common mistakes include letting knees cave inward, leaning forward, or staying too high. The position should feel challenging but controlled. This exercise builds strength, stability, and mental toughness at the same time. Exercise 4, mindful walking, the meditation movement. Now we're at exercise number 4. And this one's probably the least known secret of Japanese longevity, and that's saying something. It's called mindful walking, or slow walking meditation, and it's absolutely wild how effective it is. This isn't about walking fast or covering distance. It's about being totally aware of every single step and really feeling how your foot hits the ground. You're focusing on the sequence of your heel making contact first, then your midfoot, then your toes. The genius of this movement is that it's just both a physical workout and a mental one at the same time. Japanese people often practice this in parks and gardens as a form of active meditation while they were getting stronger. When researchers studied older Japanese adults over 65, they found some insane results after just 3 months of regular practice. Blood circulation in the extremities improved by 50%, falls were reduced by 40%, and their dynamic balance, basically their ability to move and stay stable, increased by 50%. That's massive improvement in a short time. Here's the breakdown on how to actually do this. Find a space where you can walk slowly without obstacles. Your hallway at home is perfect for starting out. Walk at an incredibly slow pace, like 4 to 5 times slower than your normal walking speed. The whole focus is on how your foot feels touching the ground. First your heel, then your midfoot, then your toes. Really feel each part. The cool thing about this exercise is that it develops incredible body awareness. You become super conscious of how your body moves and where it is in space. Doing this for just 3 minutes daily, breathing deeply every 3 steps, is enough to start building strength and control in your legs. A lot of people mess this up by just walking without actually paying attention, like they're on autopilot. Don't do that. Another mistake is doing it too fast. The whole point is quality and awareness, not distance. You're building strength, stability, and coordination. For adults over 60, especially if you've got balance issues, start near a wall or railing for safety. As you get more confident, practice in open spaces and on different surfaces. Walking on uneven ground, grass, or different textures makes it harder and keeps challenging your body. Exercise 5. Heel raises. The calf secret exercise number 5 is heel raises. And this one's simple but absolutely killer effective. You're working your calf muscles, specifically the gastrocnemius and soleus. Here's a fact that blows people's minds. Your calf is literally called the body's second heart. Why? Because every time your calf contracts, it helps pump blood back up to your heart against gravity. That's seriously important. In Japanese culture, they prioritize calf strength a ton after age 60, because these muscles are crucial for stability when you re-walking, climbing stairs, and obviously preventing falls. Japanese people are sneaky about it. They work their calves while waiting in line or brushing their teeth. They're getting stronger without even trying. To do heel raises correctly, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, keeping your entire body in a straight line, then slowly come back down. The movement needs to be controlled and intentional. Go as high as you possibly can to work the muscles through their full range. For beginners over 60, start with 2 sets of 15 reps while holding onto a wall or sturdy furniture for support. As you get stronger, move up to 3 sets of 20 reps. You get the most muscle recruitment when you go as high as possible and hold the top position for a second or two. The mistake I see constantly is people using momentum to swing their body forward and back instead of actually using muscle strength. Don't do that. Another big mistake is doing the movement way too fast. That kills the effectiveness. Every single rep should be controlled on the way up and the way down. To make it harder, you've got 2 main options. 1. Do the exercise on a step so your heels can drop below your toes, giving you a bigger range of motion. 2. Do single leg raises, which basically doubles the resistance on each calf. Beyond just building muscle, this exercise absolutely crushes it for improving circulation in your legs. It reduces varicose veins and ankle swelling, which is real common after 60. People who do this regularly tell me they can stand for way longer without getting tired and they can walk longer distances. I recommend doing this daily, ideally split into 2 or 3 short sessions throughout the day. Your calves are made mostly of slow twitch muscle fibers, which means they respond better to higher volume with moderate weight than to heavy lifting with few reps. That's just how they work. Exercise 6. The wall squat safe strength builder, alright? Exercise number 6 is the wall squat. And this is honestly one of the safest and most effective ways to build leg strength after 60. This gets used in traditional Japanese medicine and modern fitness too, and it kills it at working your quads, glutes, and core without any joint impact. What's awesome about this exercise is how simple it is and how you can adjust it for literally any age or fitness level. In Japanese culture, it's often part of active meditation sessions where they're combining physical strengthening with mental training. It's that whole mind-body connection thing. Let me break down the form. Stand with your back against the wall, feet shoulder width apart, and positioned about a foot away from the wall. Now slide your back down the wall until your knees are at about a 90-degree angle, like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Your knees should be right above your ankles, never past your toes. Here's what the research shows. A study with Japanese adults between 65 and 75 showed they increased their leg muscle strength by an average of 14% after just 8 weeks of regular wall squats. But the really cool part was they improved their ability to climb stairs by 27% without getting tired or feeling pain. The magic of this exercise is in the isometric nature of it. You're contracting your muscles continuously without any joint movement, which makes it super safe even for people with mild joint issues. If you're over 60 and just starting, hold the position for 15 to 20 seconds and do 3 sets daily. Gradually increase until you can hold for 60 seconds. Here's a mistake people make constantly. They hold their breath. That's the opposite of what you want. Breathe normally and steadily throughout the whole movement. Keep your abs slightly contracted to support your spine. Another huge mistake is letting your knees cave inward. Keep them aligned with your toes, so you're protecting the joint properly. This exercise trains both your body and your mind to deal with discomfort in a controlled way. The Japanese philosophy is that this ability is fundamental to healthy aging, being able to stay strong mentally when facing physical challenges. You know you redoing it right when you feel that burn in your thighs, but absolutely no pain in your knees. To progressively make it harder, try putting a small ball or pillow between your knees and gently squeezing while you hold the position. This works your adductors more and cranks up core activation too. Bonus exercise: the dead hang spinal decompression. Alright, fam, we've got a bonus exercise for you, and technically it's not specifically a leg exercise, but it's become one of the most practiced movements among Japanese people in the last decade because the benefits for your entire body are absolutely insane. It's called the dead hang or passive suspension, and it's literally just hanging from a horizontal bar with your arms extended. Sounds super simple, right? But the benefits are surprising, especially for adults over 50 who are dealing with posture problems and tons of accumulated tension. The biggest benefit is spinal decompression. When you hang from your body weight, gravity does the work. Your intervertebral discs get a chance to rehydrate and expand, which relieves all the pressure that builds up from sitting and standing all day. People who do this regularly report significant reduction in chronic back pain. It's basically like giving your spine a break and reset. Increased grip strength is another serious benefit. After 60, your grip strength naturally declines, and that affects your ability to do everyday stuff, like opening jars or holding things firmly. Studies show there's a strong connection between good grip strength and longevity. Seriously, the dead hang directly targets all the forearm muscles responsible for that grip. Improved shoulder mobility is probably the most noticeable benefit for older adults. As you age, your shoulder range of motion drops dramatically, which limits activities like combing your hair or reaching for high things. The dead hang gently works to restore that natural mobility. Here's how you do it right. Find a stable horizontal bar, like in a park, gym, or even a doorway pull-up bar at home. Grip the bar with an overhand grip, shoulders apart or slightly wider. Completely relax your shoulder muscles and let your entire body hang suspended. The beauty is that it's totally passive. You literally don't have to do anything except hang and breathe calmly. For beginners over 60, start with just 5 to 10 seconds, doing 5 sets with good rest between them. Gradually increase the time based on what you can handle. A massive mistake is keeping your shoulders tense or raised. The whole point is the opposite. Let your body weight naturally extend your shoulders, arms, and spine. Another common mistake is holding your breath. Keep breathing deeply and steadily to maximize muscle relaxation. Fair warning, if you've got serious shoulder injuries, severe tendinitis, or major spinal issues, skip this one. For everyone else, it's a simple and effective way to keep your joints healthy and relieve daily stress. Japanese people typically do dead hang in the morning to reset their posture for the day. I recommend doing it every single day. 5 sets for as long as you can comfortably handle, even if it's just 5 seconds at first, and you'll notice seriously fast progress. Beyond the physical stuff, dead hang also builds mental resilience. That's the ability to stay calm and focused when you're uncomfortable temporarily. In Japanese philosophy, this quality is super valued because it directly translates to better handling everyday challenges. You're literally training your brain to be tougher. That's the secret sauce that ties everything together. Putting all exercise together, your action plan. So here's the thing, my friend. You've got 6 main exercises plus a bonus movement that specifically target what Japanese people have figured out over centuries. These aren't complicated. They don't require fancy equipment or a gym membership. You can do literally all of them at home. The resting squat? Do that 3 to 5 times a day. Single leg balance. 5 minutes daily. Horse pose. 3 sets of 10 to 15 seconds and work up from there. Mindful walking? 3 minutes daily. Heel raises. Daily. Split into 2 or 3 sessions. Wall squat? 3 sets daily. Dead hang? 5 sets daily. That's your blueprint right there. The reason this works is because you're not just randomly exercising. You're targeting specific weaknesses that come with age. You're rebuilding stability, improving circulation, training your nervous system, and developing mental toughness all at the same time. The Japanese didn't just stumble upon these movements. They refined them over generations because they saw results. They saw people staying independent, avoiding falls, maintaining mobility, and living longer, and the research backs it up. We're not talking about ancient wisdom that might not be true. We're talking about studies from legitimate institutions showing real improvements in leg strength, balance, fall prevention, and quality of life. What's crazier is that you can see results in literally weeks. Not months. Weeks. Your body is incredibly adaptable when you give it the right stimulus. Start today. Pick one exercise if you need to, and build from there. Don't try to do everything at once. Consistency beats intensity every single time. 3 weeks of doing these daily will change your life. 8 weeks and people will be asking you what you're doing because you'll be visibly stronger. 12 weeks and you'll feel like a different person. The goal isn't just leg strength, it's independence, confidence, and the ability to live your life without fear of falling or losing mobility. That's what we're really talking about here. That's what the Japanese have figured out, and that's what you can have too. Alright, real quick before you bounce, this information is for educational purposes only. Always consult with your doctor or a healthcare professional before starting any new exercise routine, especially if you've got existing medical conditions, joint problems, or injuries. Results vary based on individual health status, age, and consistency. Listen to your body, and if anything causes pain or discomfort, stop immediately and talk to a professional. These exercises are designed for adults over 50, but younger folks can absolutely do them too. Stay safe, stay consistent, and take care of yourself out there. Thanks so much for watching this video, fam. Your support means everything to me. Drop a like if this helped you, subscribe for more content just like this, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And yo, let me know in the comments, which exercise are you going to try first? I'm seriously curious what resonates with you. And if you want to see more ancient strength techniques that Japanese people use to build serious muscle and stay mobile, I've got another video ready for you right now. Check it out. Peace out, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.